Are we recording? Regular Joe here. First up, I want to talk about the cold opening for our episode regarding patterns. This is going to be a sort of 30-second animated piece. We've been working on it already, and we have a version of it by an animator named FollyA, who did a great job of mapping out each beat. The rhythm is really great. You can totally get the idea of what this piece ought to be. But I'd like to put a request out for more animators to make this more delicious. We want it to be lush, gorgeous, as beautiful as possible. So if you're an animator out there and you've been eyeing hit record, like, what do I contribute to? I don't know. This might be a really good thing because it's not too big a commitment. In fact, there's even 3 or even 4 parts to this animation, and you could do one of those parts. You don't even have to do all of them, because I think it might even be cool to have different animators and different animation styles doing the sort of separate sections of this cold open. To summarize what happens in this little 30-second piece of animation, we start with a DNA molecule, zoom out to 2 snails that the spiral of their shell shares the same mathematical proportion as the DNA molecule. We zoom out real quick to a bird's eye view of a hurricane. A lot of meteorological patterns follow that same spiral. And from the hurricane, we zoom all the way out to the spiral of the Milky Way galaxy. So we're showing this repetitive pattern on a micro and a macro astro scale. As another frame of reference, and this is something I think is cool that's gonna echo in our final episode of Patterns. From our first episode of the season, in the short film, First Stars I See Tonight, we have a shot that sort of zooms out all the way to the spiral of the Milky Way galaxy, and I want it to sort of echo that. 1242, the animator, did a great job of pulling that off, so it's totally good if that animation looks like that. And we'll end up with a beautiful animated piece to open our final episode. Thanks again.